My opponents are an inspiration. Their desire is extraordinary. They do everything to win. Unfortunately for them, I do more.
Giannis, unstoppable.
Being a winner is a curse. No one understands. It doesn't matter how much you've won before, you're not a winner until you win again. And again, and again. Nothing is enough, and you never want it to stop.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Lakers, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
And a chance here to check out some stats for LeBron James.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Brandin Podziemski out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. James is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
That's his game, attacking the rack with a purpose.
Ayton, a screen on Curry. To the inside, it's stolen by Green. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Hey, Green is an outstanding defender, and when he's lurking in the area, you got to be careful with the ball. He's going to start the fast break if he's able to pilfer.
Now here's Doncic. Last game out, he had 40. Connects again from distance. From the arc. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 for the...
Nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now here's Doncic, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Counted. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket on the night.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Now here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 6 points.
Luka Doncic with the three-point answer, as competitive as they come.
Outside heel. Butler passes to James. Another 3 for Golden State.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Marcus Smart in for Podziemski. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Oh, and the jam by Giannis. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here is Antetokounmpo. We saw him with 19 his last time out. He nails it, and we're tied. And it's Butler off the drive, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. They penned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Good work there as it goes.
Nothing the D could do there. No way to stop Doncic. He's so hard to guard.
Pass to James. Clock at 4. Oh, and the jam by James.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight.
Curry comes in for Stephen Curry. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. The fourth spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Doncic passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
James, left side. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Now here's Curry. No good on the triple. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Fires the three. Craig, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Butler. Last game, 26 points for him.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Healed from outside. Nails it from 3. And now it's just a 2-point Laker lead.
Hill came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus Smart comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Chris Paul in for Podziemski.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
On the wing, Curry over on Antetokounmpo. And there's Curry on the assist from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From 17, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes. And the Warriors lead by 1. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
The kick out to Paul. Fires for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Now Curry doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Outside Butler from outside the arc. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
The 3 from Ayton. And Los Angeles another 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is James. 13 points in the game. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is how competitive Curry is. You got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
And Doncic hammers it home.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA." I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period. Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Doncic, a screen on Curry. Paul for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter. This second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Brandin Podziemski. And it's Doncic in at the point. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the 3-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Off target with the 3. Golden State has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. From downtown, buries it from 3. He has 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Podziemski. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Screen by James. Curry passes to James. And here's Butler outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 7 assists in the game. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Antetokounmpo, right side. And Giannis with the jam.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Curry with it. Give him 8 points now. The shot by James, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
James passes to Green. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's Butler with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's James. There goes LeBron. This is what he does best.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Outside for Green. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Curry creates inside.
Zero fear from Curry inside.
Podziemski with it. Working on Green. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's gotten his first basket of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Doncic against Curry. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 22 points.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Back to James. Outside for Butler. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. Luka drops the triple.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
This will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside Butler. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it goes! Big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. LeBron James out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Hield in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Hield passes to James. Here's Jackson-Davis. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. And it's James inside.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Kleber, screen on Curry. Doncic with it. Picked up by James. Back to Podziemski. Kleber, screen on Hield. Podziemski into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's James. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Hayes. And And finished off by Hayes.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Guys, I'll tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And Paul gets it to go.
They're going at it on offense. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
From about 19, and it goes straight through with a swish.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Here's Hayes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Fields checked in for Moody.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rises up, and he buries the jumper.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Curry against Doncic. Now Green. 6 on the shot clock.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
Ayton, a screen on Curry. Now Ayton. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Middle open, bro. You can pass it to me. I can work the other side.
Free throws off from Ayton.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Rebounded by Ayton.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
James against Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
The free is in.
What poise from Hield when the heat is on. He just locks in on getting his team what they need, a bucket.
Doncic, it's gone. What a day.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
James deciding where to go with it. Tosses it up. Rebounded by Ayton. So it's Los Angeles now. They lead by 4. Antetokounmpo! And there it is!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
It's good from beyond the arc.
You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ayton, a screen on James. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. He's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Hey, listen, shot the right. I did it into it. It's okay, keep it moving.
first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Now the count.
Able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout? Jacks up a three. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That's a big make. Now a 3 will only tie it.
Butler outside to tie it up. The 3 is off. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's unable to get the second one. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, a terrific comeback win. Talk about the composure this team showed.
We stay together, we play together, we win together, we lose together. Even though we faced adversity, we came out, we were focused, we were able to move the ball, execute, and we just stayed together.
A great team win. Congratulations. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.